Today, I'm going to break down something a lot of beginners struggle with: how to import from China, even if you've never done it before. And I'm going to make this very simple for you, that by the end of this video, you will understand the full process, from choosing a product to paying suppliers to shipping and receiving your products within just 1 month. Hey there, my name is Jim. I'm a pharmacy technician out here building 2 different revenue streams. That is, importing content creation gear for creators here in Uganda and shooting professional content for businesses that want to grow their social media presence using the power of video. So let's dive right in. Step number 1, know what you want before you do anything. The first step is for you to understand exactly the product you want to import. Look at your business if you already have one, or think about the business you want to start and ask yourself these 3 questions. Question number 1, ask yourself, what will my customers actually want to buy from me? You can only answer this question if you have taken time to understand your target audience or your target market. This could be stay-home moms, university-going students, or even business owners. Let's say you want to import security cameras that can help business owners monitor their businesses and premises remotely. You need to understand your customers so that you can arrive at the right product. Question number 2 is, ask yourself, what are other sellers failing to provide and is in high demand? There are always those opportunities. Look around and observe what other sellers are not providing, is in high demand, and consider it. Question number 3 is, ask yourself, what else can I add, or what can I improve so that I can stand out? These 3 questions are very paramount, because when it comes to product research and knowing your target audience, this tool will help you stand out of the competition. And we move on to step number 2, where to buy from. Now, today there are so many sourcing platforms, especially if you're sourcing from China. But I'm going to mention the main 3 that I've personally used, and you choose according to your needs. So number 1 is AliExpress. AliExpress is a platform that allows you source products from Chinese suppliers. And here are its pros and cons. On the side of pros, AliExpress is very easy to use for both beginners and the advanced ones alike. It allows you make payments in your favorite currency, maybe the US dollar or the local yuan currency. It also allows you, some suppliers can even ship your products free from their premises to the local address of your shipping agent in China. And when it comes to buying in small quantities, you're in the right place. You'll be able to buy products in small quantities. Therefore, if you're just starting out and you don't want to be limited by the minimum order quantity on other platforms like Alibaba, then AliExpress is right for you. The downside, however, you're likely to find some prices slightly higher because you're dealing with the retailers. And platform number 2 is 1688. This is equally easy to use for beginners and the advanced ones alike. It's no different from AliExpress. It allows you purchase in small quantities, so you're not disturbed by the minimum order quantity. You can make payments in yuan or the dollar, and it's very straightforward for tracking your products, your orders. Engaging or contacting suppliers is very easy. The downside, however, for 1688, sometimes you may need to translate the Chinese into English for you to understand your suppliers. And number 3 is Alibaba.com. Now, this is personally my favorite. It's an all-around platform with a lot of advantages. The pros are, it has a wide range of products, whether you're in tech industry, you're into fashion, or big machineries. It's an all-in-one sourcing platform. Recently, we used Alibaba to import big ice cream machineries for a client who is now currently running his mini factory here in Uganda. So it's a very good platform for you if you want a wide range of products. Pro number 2, you'll be able to deal with direct manufacturers, all custom manufacturers of the products you're buying. This means you have an opportunity to get high quality products at factory prices. So if you're into this for business, over time you may find yourself running towards Alibaba.com. The downside, however, for some countries, making payments with dollar is a bit difficult, but of course for Uganda, you can always make your payments via dollar using your Visa card. Step number 3, Which of these should you use? Now, honestly, this will depend on your personal preferences. Personally, I juggle between the three. Whenever I receive orders that require small packages, I lean towards 1688 and AliExpress. Whenever I'm sourcing for big orders, may be restocking video lights, tripod stands, and I want to deal with direct manufacturers, get factory prices, I lean towards Alibaba. So you can start out with AliExpress 1688 since you're going to start buying in small quantities, but over time, if you're into this for business, you may want to lean towards Alibaba.com. Step number 4, how to pay suppliers. Now, let's talk about paying suppliers. Until now, I have only 2 methods I've been using to pay my suppliers on all these platforms. That is using my Visa card and using Alipay. Now, when you say to use your Visa card, it's very easy. All you need to have is a bank account. And when you open up a bank account, you will always have a Visa card attached to that bank account for you to make online transactions. Or if you're in Uganda here, you can access a MasterCard, a Visa MasterCard from Airtel if you have the Airtel money, or if you're using MTN, you can always access what we call the Momo virtual card. Also, it works the same as the Visa card. So all these 3 work the same. All you have to do is to fund your main account with enough funds that are demanded by your supplier. And when your supplier sends in the payment details, you just extract the information from the Visa cards and put it inside the app and you'll be good to go. Talking about payments, make sure you always make payments within the applications so that you are not scammed of your money. Yes, then method number 2 is Alipay, using Alipay. So if you decide to use Alipay, that means you need to download the Alipay app from Play Store, set up your Alipay account, and you need to exchange your local currency for yuan currency, the Chinese currency. This means you need an exchanger. So you go to an exchanger, they exchange your currency, and the exchanger will help fund your Alipay account. And once you have funds in your Alipay account, you should be able to make transactions directly and smoothly. Step number 5 is shipping your products. Now, let's talk about shipping. Before completing any order with your supplier, before paying your supplier, make sure you have a shipping agent. Now, sometimes your supplier will advise you to use big companies like DHL, FedEx, and these other big multinational shipping companies. But honestly, if you're into this for business, then I advise you be smart and use local shipping companies. We have them across Africa. In every country, there is a local shipping company. So all you have to do is to find one that is reliable, trustworthy, and mainly they are more affordable than these big multinational companies. And once you have them, the number 1 thing to do is to ask for their local shipping address in China, so that when you talk to your supplier and they have your products ready to be sent out, you send them this local address of your shipping company in China. So your supplier will send your products to this local shipping company. And from there, your shipping company will notify you when they receive the products in China, and they will also notify you when they ship the products in your local country. And from that stage, you just have to go pay their shipping fees, pay their taxes, and you have your products with you. And voila, you just completed a full shipping course. So another thing to appreciate about shipping is that we have 2 different shipping methods. Number 1, you can decide to use air freight, or you can decide to use sea freight. All these have Another thing to appreciate about shipping is that you can decide to use air freight or sea freight, and you will choose this depending on your needs. For example, if you decide to use air freight, this means they're going to use air to ship your goods. And number 1, you must know that air freight is a bit expensive compared to the sea freight. Number 2, it is faster compared to the sea freight. And lastly, you'll be charged per kilogram. That means if you have bought a product worth 5 kilograms and your shipping agent is charging you $10 per kilogram, that means you multiply the 5 kgs times 10 to get $50 as your shipping fee, or even taxes inclusive. And you should also know it will take you between 5 to 14 or even 3 weeks waiting for your products via air cargo. Number 2 is sea freight. So if you decide to use sea freight, you are going to be very patient. Number 1, because it will take you between 2 to 3 months of waiting. Yeah, it is very slow, but the advantage is it's very affordable compared to air freight. And the other thing you need to understand is that you'll be charged according to CBM. So they will charge you per CBM when you decide to use sea freight. This is where they will charge you according to how much space your product has occupied in that container. Maybe they will calculate the volume, length, and width, and then put that volume together and charge you per cubic centimeter. Step 6 is when your products have finally arrived. So here, your shipping agent will notify you when they first receive products from your supplier. 2, they will notify you when your products have arrived in your country, when they have shipped it out to your local country. And at this point, you will go pay the shipping fees plus the taxes and have your products in your hands. And voila, you just learned how to import from China the easy way. And this brings us to step number 7, which is actually my humble advice to you if you're going to import for the very first time. Honestly, if you're importing for the first time, I highly advise you to start small. Start small. I always advise start with maybe 200k Ugandan shillings, 300k, and test the waters. Practice. Learn the sourcing process. Learn how to find products, or learn product research, finding suppliers, verifying suppliers, shipping, taxes, and once you have the confidence, you will be able to handle even bigger orders. And just in case something goes wrong, your loss is quicker to recover. So, importing from China isn't complicated as people make it sound, is it? Once you understand product research, supplier payments, shipping, taxes, you have it. You can import from China. If you've watched until now, I thank you so much for sticking around and I hope you learned something. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more importation tips. Peace. See you in the next one.